Launching HSC Channel 6 Millennium City. Today on the Hero System channel, we're going to be importing Hero Designer files into Roll20. Before we get started, we need to follow certain instructions when using Hero Designer. Avoid use of double quotes and other special characters. Sometimes these will cause issues with JSON parsing errors. When designing compound powers, each power will be on a separate line on the character sheet. Make sure to name each power if you want them named on the character sheet. Finally, you will need the version of Hero Designer that's later than January 2018. This is important for it to work. First thing we got to do is we got to open the character. So we go to open our Hero Designer, go open character, and we're going to do the Dark Elf here, and it opens. Now we need to export as a JSON file. The export template is in the description below, and you can load it into your Hero Designer where you keep your export files. And we just go export. We're going to set it first. We're going to go set, and it'll be labeled as such. 6CJSON. We select it. Then we're going to export it as a file, and we're going to put it someplace we can find it really easily, and we're going to put it under the desktop for our purposes for this demonstration. Okay, I got my desktop folder open here, and I got Elf Dark, and it says it's a JSON file. What you need to do, don't double click it, go to Open With, and Notepad's the best I found. Once that happens, you're going to get this handy dandy Notepad file opened up here, and you want to copy it, so you go Control A to select all and Control C to copy. And in your Roll20, what you need to do is you need to open the character, click on the edit here, and make sure the GM orb been promoted to GM for this to work. And then you go scroll down to where it says GM Notes right here, and you go Control V to paste, and then you go Save Changes. Now you want to assign the character sheet to the token, so you double click the token, and it's going to represent the Dark Elf, and I'm going to name it, and I use green for the stun, and yellow for endurance, and red for body. You don't really need to do this part, but it makes things a lot quicker since you're already here. And we go Save Settings. Now you switch to the chat window, and you would want to type exclamation point I6E space dash dash debug. Okay, it looks good. Now we go into the character sheet, we open it again. And then we go edit. And we use selected token. Save changes. Give it a moment to get the thinking out of the way. And voila, our character is now in. Now, this import is not perfect, but it does alleviate a lot of the problems. of entering it manually. See, all the characteristics have changed. The running has changed. And then you go into combat. All that looks good. And then you can, if you don't use hit location, you always can click that. Then you check your powers. All that's good. Okay, there's some elven sites, so let's go check and see how that looks on here. If you want to put the enhanced senses, you'll have to enter those in manually. Okay, now let's see. Good, and then we go skills. All your skills are here, and it will list them both under the skill name as well as the role. And then you go background, and also the light sleep showed up as well. Under perks, then you go background. It doesn't do the total points or anything like that, so if you are into that type of thing, you'll have to enter those in manually. And this was a custom complication. The custom complication was human height. That's all it was. It was a 0 point. And then the vulnerability showed up here as well. And that's it. And that's how you import a Hero Designer character into Roll20. And as always, smash that like button and be sure to clobber that subscribe button to get notification of future videos. And always be a hero.